If you would like, please do Oshoko before the service begins. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome to today's Dharma service. We have Certified Minister's Assistant Noriko Kawai as our Dharma leader this morning. We will please begin with silent meditation.
Gassho. Namandabs, 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 namandabs.
Please join in the chanting of the Sutra Jusei Ge. It will be found on page 35 of the Purple Service Book.
Gagoncho seigan hishimu jodo shigan humanzok seifu joshoga gao muryoko hui dai seishu husai shobingu seifu joshoga gashi jobundo myosho jojippo kukyo mishomon seifu joshoga ryokujin shonen joe shubongyo shigumu jodo ishoten ninshi jinrikien daiko hushomu saido shoujo sankumyo kosai shuyakudan kaihi chiegen meshi komo am heisoku shoakudo tsudanzen shumon kosojo manzok iyorojipo nichigan shujuki tenko onfugen ishukai hozo koseku dokuho jodai shuchu seppo shishiku kuyo isai but gusoku shutoku hon ganne shinjoban tokui sangai o 書願学エリ都市最小村志願や国家大仙王感動国書店人道寺妙家ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブがんにしくどく平等性祭道本菩大心往生安楽ナモアミダ仏ナマンダ仏ナマンダ仏ナマンダ仏ナマンダ仏
We will now have a Dharma message by Certified Minister's Assistant Noriko Kawai.
Please join me in Gasho with palms together. Entrust yourself to Amida's primal vow, through the benefit of being grasped, never to be abandoned. All who entrust themselves to the primal vow attain the supreme enlightenment. Mida no hongan shinzu beshi. Hongan shinzuru hito wa mina. 摂取不捨の利益にて無常覚をば悟るなり。ナモアミダ仏ナマンダ仏ナマンダ仏ナマンダ仏。Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Good. The verse I just read is from Hymns of the Dharma Ages, written by Shinran Shonin, the founder of our sect, Jodo Shinshu tradition. He lived in the 12th and 13th centuries in Japan, and his hymns continue to speak to us today. I just came back from Japan about a week ago, and I suffered from jet lag pretty badly this time. I think it's my age that's catching up. I didn't used to feel this way. I was in Japan for about a month this time, and when it was time to leave, it was very difficult. It seems to get more challenging each time. I think it's mainly because my mother is getting old. My older sister lives with my mother, and I'm so grateful for the care and companionship she provides. But I still feel some guilt living so far away and not being able to do more. It's been 4 years since my father passed. My mother remains active, and she was able to come to the airport to see me off. But saying goodbye was so tough. I had to force myself to smile and wave at her. When I'm in Japan, my mother and I go grocery shopping together almost every day. In Japan, where I'm from, grocery stores are pretty close to home, so we can just walk there, although it was so hot. So I do it to help out, but honestly, I just enjoy spending time with her. She is one of the most generous, kind, and loving people I know. And she's also very funny. She can be downright goofy with a wonderfully quirky sense of humor that makes me laugh. Whenever I go home, she always cooks my favorite dishes and makes sure I have everything I need. If I'm still watching TV in the living room at 9 p.m., she would tell me to go to bed. I'm going to be 57 next month. But she still treats me like I'm a little child. And maybe to her, I still am. No matter how old I get or what I do, I think I'll always be her child in her eyes and her baby. You know, Amida Buddha is sometimes compared to a loving parent, often even a mother figure. That could be anyone who's offered us real care in our lives. Amida Buddha represents boundless wisdom and compassion. And that's why there's a statue of this caring figure right there in the Onaijin. Do you have someone like that in your life? Oh, I expected people would be nodding, but I guess not. Yes, right? Even if you mess up or do something wrong, they still love you. Sure, they might scold you, maybe really badly or seriously, but they never leave you. They never give up on you. They're always there for you. That's what Amida Buddha is like for all of us. Have you ever heard of the term sesshuhusha? That means to be grasped and never abandoned. That's the heart of Amida's vow. Amida Buddha embraces us, never letting go. In Shoshinge, written by Shindan Shonin, it says, we realize the equal of enlightenment and supreme nirvana through the fulfillment of the vow of attaining nirvana without fail. Without fail. What a promise. Such a powerful, powerful promise. All we have to do is entrust ourselves to Amida. Easy, right? No, I think it's the hardest part. There's a story about a Myokonin, a devout Jodo Shinshu follower. There are many stories like this about them. One Myokonin named Shomatsu-san was once asked by a priest at his temple, what does Sesshuhusha mean? Suddenly, Shomatsu-san jumped up and tried to catch the priest. The priest was so surprised, he started running away. Shomatsu-san chased him all around the temple and finally caught him. Then Shomatsu-san said, this is what Sesshuhusha means. You can run, but Amida Buddha will still catch you. Amida Buddha never gives up on us. In one of the Wasan, the poems, where did it go? The poems that Shindan Shonin wrote, he says, seeing the sentient beings on the Nembutsu, of the Nembutsu, throughout the worlds, countless as particles in the 10 quarters, the Buddha grasps and never abandons them, and therefore is named Amida. Amida Buddha looks at us, knowing whether we're calling its name or even if we're running away. Amida Buddha promises to grasp us and never abandon us. Amida Buddha never gives up on us, even though we're bonbu, ordinary, foolish beings. In fact, it's because we are ordinary and foolish that its compassion is so deep. Amida doesn't discriminate. This compassion is often compared to rain falling equally on everything. The Lotus Sutra puts it beautifully. Just as rain falls on all vegetation, so Buddha's compassion extends equally to all people. But just as different plants receive particular benefits from the same rain, so people of different nature and circumstances are blessed by different methods. Rain doesn't pick favorites, but if you've ever tried to water a garden equally, you know it's not so easy. When I visit my mother in Japan, I helped water her garden. I didn't do it this year. Too hot. It was so hot and humid. Have you been to Japan in summer? Brutal, right? But in the past year, I did water the garden. I wore long sleeves and pants to fend off the mosquitoes. They still managed to bite me. I'd water each plant carefully, starting in the back and moving to the front. If I skipped even one plant, it would wither. That made me wish for rain, for that ease and evenness. And then I thought, that is Amida Buddha, constant, equal, nourishing. No skipping over anyone. And in that sweaty, itchy moment, I felt really grateful to be on the receiving end of that kind of care. Are we like that with others? Usually not. I mean, I have a hard time sometimes. We see others through many filters, our own ideas, assumptions, and experiences. It can be hard to understand those with different beliefs, lifestyles, or perspectives. And being misunderstood or left out can hurt deeply. But Amida doesn't use filters. Amida comes to us because we are imperfect. That's what Sesshuhusha means to me. It fills my heart with gratitude. That's why we say Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu. We entrust ourselves to Amida Buddha and express our gratitude. When we offer incense or do oshoko, we say Namo Amida Butsu. When you say Nembutsu, please think of Amida Buddha and remember it's not just us saying the words, it's Amida's voice calling out to us. Once I'm back in San Diego, I don't talk to my mother too often because she's very busy and I'm never quite sure when the right time to call is. But when I say Nembutsu to express my gratitude to Amida Buddha, I think about her too, because Amida is a reminder of all the people and conditions that support my life and allow me to be here now. Please join me in Gassho with palms together. Entrust yourself to Amida's primal vow through the benefit of being grasped, never to be abandoned. All who entrust themselves to the primal vow attain the supreme enlightenment. ミダの本願信ずべし。本願信ずる人は皆、摂取不捨の利益にて、無常覚をば悟るなり。ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナマンダ仏。ナマンダ仏。ナマンダ仏。Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei, for the message. Please stand for the recitation of the three treasures, which will be found on page 91 in the Purple Service book. Hard is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not deliver ourselves in the present life, no hope is there that we shall be freed from suffering and sorrow in the ocean of birth and death. Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of your way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves your supreme will. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in your life of harmony, in a spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let's thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Please be seated. At this time, we will have a special presentation of the Buddhist Temple of San Diego scholarships.
Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see all of you here. So my name is Jamie Shimizu. I'm one of the committee members on the Temple Scholarship Committee. So every year we send out scholarship applications to, it's either Temple members themselves or their children or grandchildren of Temple members. And so this year we had 9 applicants apply, and they all are being awarded today. And so the 2 scholarships that are going to be presented, they are named after 2 past members who helped the temple grow and thrive in the post-war period and were avid supporters of our temple youth. The Ben Honda Memorial Scholarship is awarded to high school graduates, and we have 3 of those today. The second one is the Tetsuyo Kashima Memorial Scholarship, which is awarded to those who are continuing their studies, which we have 6 applicants today. So before we present the awards, the committee would like to extend their deepest gratitude to our Sangha members and friends who make it possible to offer these scholarships. Whether it's through direct donations, checkoffs on the membership form, or through the Obon shop, which their proceeds go to the scholarship committee, or the scholarships actually. We appreciate everyone. So we'll go ahead and begin with the awards for the Ben Honda Memorial High School Graduate Scholarships. So as I call your name, please come up with your parents or grandparents. And then if you can offer incense, and please stay up here, and then we'll have maybe a picture at the end. So the first recipient is Annika Bull. Annika graduated from High Tech High International, and she will be attending the University of California, Berkeley in the fall. Sorry, I forgot to ask Noriko to come down and help. Okay. Our next recipient is Cassidy Muraoka. Cassidy graduated from Chula Vista High School, and she will also be attending the University of California, Berkeley in the fall, along with Annika. Cassidy was unable to make it today, so we'll go ahead and keep it up here for when we see her, hopefully at Obon next weekend. Okay, and then our last recipient is Devin Yasuhara. Devin graduated from Mission Bay High School, and he will be attending the University of California, Santa Cruz in the fall, and will be majoring in plant science botany. Okay, so I'll do a round of applause at the end since we have, or we could do it now if you want to, for the high school recipients, graduate recipients. Okay, and we'll now move on to the Tetsuyo Kashima Memorial Continuing Education Scholarships. So please, again, as I call your name, you can come up with your parent or grandparent and offer incense, and please stay up here. Our first recipient is Andrea Covarrubias. Andrea is in her second year at the University of California, Los Angeles, and is continuing her studies in microbiology, immunology, and molecular genetics. Our next recipient is Dylan Jones. Dylan is in his third year at the University of California, Santa Cruz, and is pursuing his major in global and community health. Our next recipient is Ty Jones. Ty is in his third year at the California State University, Long Beach, and is continuing his studies in psychology. And then we'll have his grandmother, Susan Yonekura, accept. Okay, our next recipient is Evan Ong. Evan is in his fourth year at San Diego State University and is continuing his studies in mechanical engineering. And then his mother, Ann Ong, will be accepting on his behalf. Our next recipient is Haley Sasaki. Haley is in her second year as a law student at Boston University. Haley wasn't able to make it today, so her father, Brian, is going to accept on her behalf. And our last recipient is Ava Yamamoto. Ava is going into her third year at the University of California, Irvine. She is continuing to pursue her degree in education. Okay, now we'll go ahead and give a round of applause for all of our recipients for this year. Okay. I don't know if you want to take a group photo first and then I'll, yeah. So go ahead and take. Awesome. Thank you. So I would also like to take a moment to recognize all the parents, the guardians, the support teams behind all of these students, because they wouldn't have gotten this far without any of their help. And then this will conclude the scholarship presentation, so thank you very much.
Congratulations again to all of our scholarship recipients. At this time, do we have any announcements?
Hi. Thank you for the scholarship. The Junior YBA is selling youth activities opportunity drawing tickets. So you can enter in the raffle. Our first prize is $500, and then we have many, many more. You can get 2 tickets for $10 and 4 tickets for $20, and the drawing will be at Obon. So hope to see you there, and you can find me, or I think Andrea was also helping out selling. So yeah, thank you.
Good morning. I wasn't going to say I wasn't planning to say anything, but because the scholarships were given today, this is a great opportunity to talk about the Born Again shop. I had to write this down because I had no more short-term memory, and I wouldn't know what I'm supposed to be saying. So it's a pleasure to be present here during the scholarship awards because they were funded in part by the Born Again shop, which was established 26 years ago with this intention in mind. So we have a solid core of supporters. They donate their discards, so that the fantastic assortment of things that we have in the shop right now are due to that effort. You know, people's throwaways. It's amazing, isn't it? And this includes some of the fantastic kimono, yukata, zori, and that sort of thing that some people like to wear when we dance, just this once a year. And our crew cleans them and irons them and gets them ready for presentation. And we all do this because we know that this is actively helping this wonderful scholarship program, which also provided a scholarship for my daughter Jamie when she graduated from high school so many years ago. She's been a teacher at San Diego High now for 30 years. I don't know. It's like forever. Oh, sorry, Jamie, are you here? Forever. She probably wouldn't like that description. But anyway, I just wanted to remind you about this fact. And we are open today during the dance practice and shortly thereafter, and we will be open prior to the dance practice on Wednesday, and just about all day after the service. We will have our doors open to our visitors to come in and take a look-see. Things are cheap there, friends. You know, if you've been there, you know, it's super cheap. But every penny goes to this fund. Thank you so much.
Again, as everybody mentioned, next week the temple will be observing our annual Obonodori service, combined service, and Hatsubon service will begin at 2 o'clock. Dancing will begin at 6:30. So we hope to see everybody there. I would like to thank Certified Minister's Assistant Noriko Kawai for officiating today's service, the Minister's Assistants for setting up the Onaijin, Robert Yamamoto for the music, and the tech team for live streaming the service. If everybody could please rise for the singing of the Gata, Ondok-san, on page 128. Please be seated. Please put your hands together for closing meditation. Reverently we come before the shrine of our Amida Buddha, the Holy One, the Perfect One. With gratitude we have brought our offering of love and devotion to honor him. We earnestly resolve to strive to understand his holy teaching and to walk every day in his blessed path, so that like him we may attain the peace of nirvana. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. This concludes today's service. Thank you for attending, and you may now offer incense.